What is up, YouTube? Back after the Apex card, which should have been card of the year. Didn't even watch half of it. We'll start right away. But first, 9 of 11 predicted correct in terms of the fighters. 0 in terms of the method, though. So, tough in that end. It is what it is. We'll start with one of the only losses on the card for me. And I knew I should have done better, but it is what it is. Tisha Pennington defeated Luana Pinheiro, third round, or not third round, decision. Um, Whatever, you know. I knew I should have picked Tisha, but I just went with Pinheiro because she's hotter. It's just how life goes sometimes, so I'll eat that one. On to the next fight, we have Hun Sung Park defeating Carlos Hernandez by first round sub. I had Park, however, I had by decision. Didn't know too much of the guy to really think that he'd go out there and finish Carlos Hernandez. He did. Probably made it look easy, I assume, if it was in the first round. On to the next fight, we have Denise Gomez defeating Elise Reed by KO in the second round. I had Gomez by KO, but I had it in the first. Of course, it happens 30 seconds into the second. Um, I called it though. I was like the overhands. It's just one of them is going to connect on Elise Reed, and she's going to go down. So, yeah. On to the next fight, we have Luana Santos defeating Tainara Lisboa by second round sub. I had Santos by decision. She did it by sub in the second round. Yeah, right before went to third, so buzzer beater type stuff. So good for Luana Santos. Very, very, very proud of her. On to the next fight, we have Yadier Del Valle defeating Connor Matthews by first round sub. I had Del Valle first round, however, I had KO. He did it by sub in the first round. Good for him. Maybe he'll be something. I don't know. Didn't watch the fight. On to the next fight, we have Jared Gordon defeating Thiago Moises by first round KO. I had Gordon, had him by decision though. Um, I didn't watch the video back yet, but apparently it was a nasty overhand that landed and Moises was out, so good for Jared Gordon. That's why I picked him. I thought he was going to be the more durable fighter, and probably made it look somewhat easy. Or maybe it was lucky. Who knows? Who cares? Now, this is where I come in and actually start watching the fights. So, ideally, going back to that Jared Gordon fight, I wanted to watch that. I just was out doing stuff. But, yeah, Gabe Green defeating Matheus Camillo, second round sub. Gabe Green was like kind of just trying to stay on the outside the whole time. And then I forget who I gave first round to. Gabe Green did sting him, but I think Camillo had the better volume. Um, yeah, either way, though, going into the second, Camillo had a good takedown, and it looked like he was setting up an arm triangle, and then he like had a crazy transition, and then Gabe Green was stuck in the triangle, bomb guard arm triangle for so long. Eventually, pops his head out, and then chases the back, gets it, and then yeah, Gabe Green, lightweight debut, what a performance. Gets the sub, fights through adversity. Good for Gabe Green. On to the next fight, we have Mel Quazel Costa defeating Julian Erosa by decision. I had Costa third round sub, but this fight is top 5 on the year for me for fights of the year. Erosa is an absolute zombie, just kept moving forward, and Costa was scaring me in some of those exchanges because he was so reckless, leaving his chin wide open, Most of the time he was slipping, and he looked really good on the feet in this fight. Very versatile with the striking, so great win for Costa. As of right now, fighter of the year, 3-0, I'm pretty sure on the year, with some decent names. Feely, and then who else did he just beat? He just beat somebody else too, like literally a month ago or something. It was Christian Rodriguez, so beat Christian Rodriguez in a close fight, and then beat Julian Rosa in somewhat of a close fight. Not really though. He won the first 2 rounds clearly. But yeah, good for Costa. I mean, we can now start looking right outside top 15. If not, I'm fine with them giving them number 15 or something. That's fine with me. But yeah, on to the next fight. We have Nursultan Ruzaboyev defeating Dustin Soltsis by decision. Ruzaboyev by first round KO, and he nearly had it a couple times. He was hitting Stoltzfus so much, but I guess Stoltzfus' durability is somewhat still pretty decent. He ate a few spinning kicks, some crazy 1-2s. The hooks were even getting around the guard. It was kind of wild, but yeah. Um, I think in the first round though, it was like towards like the middle, maybe it was kind of the beginning still. They like came in and collided, and as they collided, Stoltzfus dropped him with like a hook, I think. Um, yeah, it was kind of a decent fight. It was alright. I don't know, but Stoltzfus was trying to grapple then, um, but once Ruzaboyev would get up from the ground, which wasn't always immediately, go back to piecing him up on the feet. So yeah, solid win for Ruzaboyev. Wanted to finish, but it is what it is. Still win. On to the next fight. Myron Santos defeated Sadiq Yusuf by decision. I was kind of playing a weird one here. I picked Yusuf by decision, so it's all me. It's whatever. Myron Santos looked good. Um, there's a reason why he's on the watch list. It's just like with these circumstances, I don't know how I felt, but it is what it is. I wasn't too confident in either pick there, so good for Myron Santos. Um, wasn't really watching this fight. I kind of just like I was kind of keeping track of it. I don't know, but yeah, Yusuf's durability is a little questionable. It is what it is. On to last fight though, we have Michael Morales defeating Gilbert Burns by first round KO. Um, Yeah, Morales looks really good, man. I've been high on this guy for a long time. I didn't think he'd ever make Gilbert look that easy, so maybe he is finally hitting that other level now that he's getting a little older. He's still pretty young. He's like mid 20s, but yeah, Michael Morales is a force to be reckoned with. I think I don't even know who I can match this guy up with right now. I gotta look. Welterweight is such an exciting division right now. I love it, but I also hate it because what do you do with a guy like Michael Morales? So let's see. So he's number 12. He just beat number 8 Gilbert Burns. I'd assume he takes that number 8 spot and everyone moves down. Um, I'm fine with Morales versus the loser of Buckley and Usman. Or even like a Leon Edwards, maybe. I'm fine with that too. Ideally, I would want like a Gary and Edwards matchup, but I don't think I'm getting that. I'm hearing Gary Brady is rumored. So I don't know what happens with Shavkat. Maybe do him versus Shavkat. I doubt Shavkat will take that, but that'd be a fun fight. But yeah, we'll see what happens with that. Great performance by Morales. Tough to see for Burns. I hope he retires. He's taken a lot of damage over the past 2 years. He's clearly not the same fighter, but if he wants to go out there have these like legacy fights, I'm fine with that too. It's not even legacy. Like he was never a champ, but like right below him in the rankings, you got some like Actually, he already fought Wonder Boy, so I wouldn't want to see that. But you could do like Burns and Neal. That's a fun fight. Um, Burns and Covington is something that like a lot of people, myself included, have always wanted to see. I mean, you can give him like Burns and MVP. I don't really want to see that, but maybe. I mean, I just hope they don't give him a protest, but they might. So it is what it is. But yeah, great performance from Michael Morales. Paul Craig and Bellato fight got canceled. Who really cares? It is what it is. But other than that, YouTube, it has been real. I'm making this one short since I only watched half of the fights. Um, Off next week. Maybe I'll do a news in the world of UFC part three. No, part two. It'd be part two. If not, we'll do something else. I don't know. Either way, it's great, great time to be back in the Apex. So excited. Goodbye, YouTube.